Alrighty guys, how's it going? It's Little Tips here, and today we are playing some Hearts of Iron 4. So you guys really seem to like the last challenge I did with Greece, so we're going to do the same thing again, but with a different country in mind. And as you've probably guessed from the title, we are playing Switzerland. So I'm hoping this is going to go well. We got a pretty nice defensive area. We don't even have to worry about this section. But I'm thinking we can give up these 2 points, probably hold this line here, and then hold along here, as well as all the way around here. So it's going to be a tough battle, but I think it's possible. These mountains are very nice for us, so we're going to be building lots of forts and just making ourselves a fortress. So anyways, we're going to hop into it, and I'll see you guys when I'm in. Alrighty, so as you can see, our army is pretty interesting. All of them are just mountaineers. So, got engineers, recon, and our mountaineers. They're not the best divisions since they only got 3 battalion tags, but I'm gonna see what I can do, and I'm hopefully going to turn Switzerland into a great world power. Alrighty, so the Swiss have quite a big focus tree here. So I think number 1 we need to do is get our arm neutrality bonus, which this allows us to pick one of these things that are just going to make us a huge defensive power. And then we can also go through these, which these are going to increase our recruitable population, which is huge. And we're also going to get a whole lot of forts and military factories, so I think this shouldn't be too challenging to hold. It's just a matter of how long can we last. Then there's also a whole bunch of other things here that we gotta go through, but I'm not gonna bore you too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump to when something happens. Alrighty guys, it is 1937, so it's time for the yearly report. So not too much has happened with the army. I've mostly just been working on equipping them. I haven't changed the templates or anything yet. I've also gone through the focus tree, and I've gone to promote Henry Gassan. At least I hope that's how you say it. Probably embarrassing myself. But this is going to give us a whole lot of defensive power, and we can later get this stuff here. So people are going to hate us a little bit, but it's going to not even matter because we're going to be declaring war on them anyways with our fancy mod here. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and continue on, and we'll see what happens later. Alrighty, so in interesting news, the German Reich no longer considers us neutral. Does this mean they may declare war on us? Possibly. They have a war goal. Interesting. Hopefully they don't use it yet. I'm hoping maybe someone else will save me, but we'll see how things go. Okay, the Germans have declared war on us for whatever reason. This ruins my current plans. Definitely interesting. We're gonna deploy everyone here, and hopefully we can hold them off. Alright, we're having a bit of trouble here. We're doing decent damage, although we're taking quite a few casualties. I'm not too sure how well this is going to hold out. We're almost losing on some, although we're able to reinforce them just in time. So we're just in a constant loop of retreating and taking it back. Hopefully we can be lucky and not lose this. Alrighty, it is 1938, so I'll go ahead and give the yearly report now. So right now we're just fortifying the border with Germany here to get some extra forts. I've been taking on some of these extra defensive bonuses, and hopefully we'll be able to hold them off. So far we're winning the defensive battle. We're getting our troops pushed back constantly, but they're able to reinforce just in time. We're dealing quite a bit of damage, however, they have quite a bit more manpower than I do, so it's just a matter of time. I'm starting to deploy some troops on the Austrian border just in case Anschluss happens. get a little bit of stability on this border. Hasn't moved at all, but we were at risk of losing it pretty quickly. My main worry is that we're losing a lot of guns, and we're also losing trains. We don't have very much of an air force, so I guess if I can, I better try and stop them. Alright, well, it looks like we're facing a bit of a mirror of last episode. So it looks like the Union of Soviet Republics has started another civil war, and they're starting in a similar area as last time. If you can recognize this location. But yeah, Spain's still going at it. I don't even know how to describe this, but it's a mess. Alrighty, so the Angstschluss has happened. This is a bit dangerous as we are now completely exposed on our side here. So I've gone ahead and reorganized the front line. Hopefully we're able to hold against this huge horde of Germans that are about to strike. Alright, so the Germans have pushed in slightly. This is quite bad. This might be the end, honestly. We're gonna pull back a bit and try and regroup. Let's edit this. Pull everybody back to here. And hopefully we don't get encircled. Alright, we've been pushed back once again, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna have to set up around this point just so it's not so hard to organize everything. Already, it's been in 1939. It's not going too well. We've killed over 500,000 Germans and taken 133,000 ourselves. It's a bit rough. We've lost quite a bit of territory. We've got a decent stabilized front line here, but it's very vulnerable. If they take this, it might be over. Alright, looks like we might be falling soon. We got 2 of these points that are critically close to falling. I just hope they can hold out. We can't even recruit very many more units. We don't have the equipment. Thankfully, however, the Italians and the French have just sent me a whole bunch of weapons. So that should go ahead and put me back in a positive weapon count. I'm so happy they accepted my request, especially because they hate me right now. Let's see if anyone else will release some weapons. You'll accept. Heck yeah, more weapons. Alrighty, so it's 1940. Not a whole lot has happened. We've been holding pretty decently against Germans. They've got nearly 900,000 casualties compared to about 200,000 of us. Hungary has joined the war on the side of Germany. So has Slovakia, although I think they've been in it for a little while now. Alrighty, so it looks like Italy's inviting me to a faction, which I don't know why they did this, but it would bring France and Italy to my cause. So I think what I want to do, I want to beat up the Germans, and then I'll go ahead and continue with declaring war on everyone. So this video won't be scrapped, thankfully. We can keep going. So let's go ahead and join. And now we got a faction behind us, and the Germans are completely caught off guard. So let's go ahead and call them in. Boom, boom. Amazing. They're just gonna go inside. Take that, you Germans. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, we're making some minor pushes against Germany. Hopefully... Oh, never mind. I'm hoping we can at least take a couple of our tiles back. Looks like Italy's made some pushes down here. Oh. Something has happened in France. They're in... Oh. So France is in a different faction now, I guess. That's interesting. I guess it brings Yugoslavia in the war, which is good. However, they're not in our actual faction anymore. It's not too big of a deal since we'd be declaring on them anyways. However, I could try asking military access. Yep. Alrighty, so we've managed to encircle this little group here, and we're going to try and pop them. It's quite a few divisions, so I'm excited to see how many casualties it causes. Alright, so I just want to show, before popping these units, the Germans are sitting at about 1.64 million casualties. I'm going to go ahead and try popping this group, and we're going to see how much it causes. Alright, so we're just finishing off these units. It looked like it did almost 200,000 casualties. I'm not sure if that's including like everywhere else, but it looks like it's not going terrible. Our friends here are getting pushed back, unfortunately. We have taken pretty much all of our original territory back, which is nice. We're going to see if we make a push. It looks like their lines are quite thin here. As soon as we get organized, I'll go ahead and order the attack. Alrighty, so it's been a 1941. It's definitely been an interesting war. I'd usually be planning on declaring war on everyone around this time. However, I need to get rid of the Germans, and then I need to prepare for said declare war on everyone. But so far the war is going decent. I'm trying to replenish my equipment for my troops, and then I should be ready to stage a second charge into German territory. Alrighty, so the United States has joined our war against Britain and Germany. Getting quite interesting. The Axis control this entire block. We got our two factions here. For whatever reason, it's still the Free States of Europe for a faction name, even though we now have the United States of America in our faction. So I thought it was a little funny. But anyways, war's going decent. It looks like I've got supply now, so I might go ahead and start another charge. Alright, I've made a small push into Germany, although I'm going to want to start the attack before I lose too much. Now everything's stopped. Let's look at casualties. We've taken about 500,000. Okay, calm down, game. Calm down. So, we've dealt about 1 million to the Germans. Not too much to Slovakia. Greater Hungary, we've dealt 5,000. Nothing to Bulgaria. And I don't think anything to Romania. Did some to Union of Britain, which I don't even remember doing, but oh well. We'll go ahead and keep going, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, we've managed to get a breakthrough on this front line here. Looks like the French are pushing through the Rhineland. I've also made a small push here. Other than that, not a whole lot's happening. Looks like Yugoslavia might fall at any point, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can survive for a while. Yes, it's going decent, but it's also not going too well. We got a few countries here in the Axis that are causing quite a bit of trouble on this front line. But hopefully we can take down the Germans and everything will be fine. Alright, so Germany's made a bit of a mistake. They're already losing on this front line and they decided to try and start another in the Netherlands. Not a very good play on their part. Apparently Germany's justified against this even though we're already at war. But it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and try and finish up this war. They've also just declared war on Belgium, so they're going to be even more spread out. And I'm hoping we're going to get a nice little peace conference. Alrighty, so unfortunately, Yugoslavia has capitulated. It's going to make this southern front a bit more of a mess. Honestly, I'd recommend that Greece pulls back to here. Just focus on staying alive. Germany has been approaching quite a bit. It's mostly been the Bulgarians and Romanians been here. But with our focus on taking Berlin down, we should be able to end the war pretty quickly after that. The only majors of the faction are Germany and Bulgaria, so once they're gone, the war will be over. Alright, unfortunate news, the British have made a landing here, which is causing a bit of chaos on the front line. I don't really like how this is going right now. Looks like this entire group might get encircled if they're not careful. Yeah, there's a lot of troops there. Hopefully the French can hold them off. If not, then we're in quite a bit of trouble. Yeah, it looks like the front line's starting to collapse, unfortunately, with the British landing here. I don't know where everyone's gone, but Italy's front line's collapsing. I'm having a bit of trouble here. France is just falling apart right now. It's not looking great. I might have to revert back to Fortress Switzerland. Alright, I don't remember getting one of these, but it appears I have a giant cannon here. So let's see if we can get it back to base. We can use that for our defense. Alrighty, now I've retreated back into my original territory. What I'm going to do now, I can't actually leave the faction yet, I don't think. Nope. But what I'm gonna do, for the sake of the challenge, we're gonna declare war on everybody. I know it's kind of crazy since I got friends here, but we're gonna lose anyways, so we might as well lose in style. So declare war on everyone. We'll go ahead and let that process, and there we go. We're at war with Italy and France. Oh. Yep, everything is going crazy. Uh-oh, the American. They're Order 66ing me. A little laggy. So I'm going to go ahead and click through all this. And while I'm doing so, if you guys enjoy my content and would like to see more, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button. I'm just going to go ahead and click through all these, and I'll be back once I'm done. Now, I kind of jumped into this at a bad time because my equipment is very low, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. We got this defense bonus we can use. And everyone around me's kind of been taking a hit too, so it's not like I'm going against fresh troops or anything. These are all, yeah, they're battle hardened, but they've also used up a lot of equipment. They've been through a lot of crap. And it looks like we might be facing an issue here. So, war-wise, it's not going too great. We've dealt about 1.18 million. We've lost 700,000, but that was just because I used a lot of my initial charges against the Germans before declaring war on everyone. So that was a bit of a blunder on my part. We're just going to see how long I can survive. Alright. We are collapsing, unfortunately. We gotta try and stop our dudes from falling here. Alright, we've managed to secure this tiny pocket. However, I don't know how long we're going to survive here. We really don't have very much equipment. I just got... Yeah, we can barely even produce anything. We've been losing our factories left and right. We've got a 10,000 basic like infantry equipment, just poof. Alright, we're making our desperate last stand here. It's not going too good. Once we lose the city, it's game over, but I'm not too sure what to do anymore. It's pretty much, I can't really do much. If I could have gotten, like if I didn't waste all my equipment charging Germany while I was in a faction with Italy, it might have been a bit easier. Unfortunately, I made a bit of a blunder. So I get to live with the consequences, and apparently so does Switzerland. And it looks like we're about to lose. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh. The French are gone. Uh, okay. So it looks like the French have capitulated. Um, okay. I guess I'll take this province. The French are gone. Let's go. Oh my goodness. What a clutch. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything else. We're just confirm an exit. Alright, there's this three-way war going on here. We got the British, we got the Germans, and the Italians. They're all going at it. The British seem to have been getting pushed a tiny bit. Looks like it's mostly just Germans trying to kill me now. But they've gotten thinned out quite a bit between all the borders they have. So German front should be fine. I'm mostly worried about the Italians because they've actually placed a decent number of troops here. It's not looking good, guys. It looks like they're about to take my final city. And any second now, they're about to get it. Yup. Oh wait a sec. We got it back. Good job. We've managed to take it back, which is great. Can we actually hold it though? Okay, no, we can't. That was pretty funny though. I'm surprised we were able to hold it for a little bit. Yep, and we are now getting popped. So that's the end for us. We'll just go ahead and let it play out. And I'm surprised we haven't capitulated yet, because like, are we even on a city right now? I can't even tell. But I don't know why we haven't capitulated. We are 99% there. We have 0% victory points. So I'm guessing we have some sort of surrender conditions where they actually have to take every single thing. But we're losing troops bit by bit. I'm guessing we'll probably be around 1 million casualties. Oh no. Closer to 950. And we are gone. Peace conference. That didn't go too bad. It probably would have went a lot better if Germany didn't declare war on me in, like, what was it, 1938? So it's definitely unfortunate they just sort of randomly declared war on me. Although I think I was going a bit crazy on the focus tree with all the defenses and such. So I think that might have caused them to charge early. Another thing, if I load it back, I can probably show you. Alright, so the other thing I was talking about is that you're not actually able to change any of these templates. So with these Mountaineers I had, I wasn't allowed to like make them any better, so I was sort of stuck with what I had. And same with Swiss militia. They sort of gave me bodies. I couldn't even use like artillery or anything, which kind of sucks. It was unfortunate. I can't even like actually make real units. It just sort of gave me a template. I had to stick with it. But we did pretty good overall considering the circumstances. I made a few blunders, but overall I'm not too mad. We somehow had 100% stability, even though we were at the brink of collapse. Yeah, that's all I got for today. A bit of a shorter match. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, feel free to hit the thumbs down. I don't mind. And if you guys enjoy my content, want to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And anyways, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time.